For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's Excadrill 4. We're gonna play our first match with the Excadrill Mega Excadrill deck. I want to tell you guys something real quick. Normally what I always do, well, not always, but if I do talk about something in the beginning of the video, I sort of advertise my socials, my website, my books. This time, I'm gonna have those in the description too, but I'm gonna put, like, maybe in the actual video, put the picture for a few seconds, or maybe in the description. I'm gonna link you guys into the last interview Andrew Tate did with Jack Neal. It was something he made, and he told him they must have agreed on something, I don't know. But to release this interview if you got killed or if you went to jail for good this time. And I really think, I mean, never say never, it might not be impossible, but I really think this time he's finished. Not because I think he's guilty, but the court, the media, everything is so rigged and owned by the billionaire Jays that he doesn't have a chance. There's no way they're gonna let him out because they have too much to lose if he goes out. You're gonna understand if you watch that video. But nevertheless, I'd like everyone to know the truth. I want everyone to know the full story. Don't think for a second. The billionaire Jews, the people that run everything, that own all the companies and stuff in the US and in Europe, don't think for a second these types of pricks, they give a shit about innocent victims or women or whatever. They're the ones doing the trafficking and well, I shouldn't be saying all these things in a Pokemon video, but they're the ones doing it. You know, the Epstein gang, everything else going on with the UK, they're the ones running it, they're the ones doing it. Nobody's going to jail. They found another like model recruiter of Epstein dead. I'm sure it's a coincidence again. They don't care about this shit, but they're just focusing on framing the Tates because they got too much to lose if he doesn't go to jail. You'll find out if you watch the videos. Romania would owe him billions of dollars. Then he was going to sue the BBC. He would expose La Strada, which is the NGO that's behind all of this bullcrap. It's basically billionaire Jews. All types of crazy crap. You have no idea how much corruption we're talking about here. It's run by people at the end of the day. There's no justice. It's just rigged. It's pick and choose. Two-tier systems. It's just, they can't afford to have a stray dog like him. So they wanted him under the control. They couldn't. So this crap is going on. Investigated thoroughly for so many years. And because they can't find something really legitimate, like real crimes, at least for sex trafficking. I wouldn't know about money laundering and stuff like that. All the rich people do crap like that. But for the stuff they're trying to frame him on, they can't do it, so they just gotta do make-up bullshit like, oh, there's the lover boy method and bullshit like that. But I urge you guys, I don't agree with everything that Tate has done or said myself, but you need to know is 100% getting framed. 100%. This is 100% politically inspired. They're just trying to get him out of the way. And who knows, it might end up killing him as well. Anyway, so this guy, yeah, you're gonna pull the little guy. There goes the damn energy. Fuck this game from the bottom of my heart too. It's like no matter how much time passes, I'm not gonna get used to it. It's just they refuse to buff the HP. Fuck them. So I was gonna be able to possibly make an attack here, but he had to pull the drill ball with the energy, so we're starting from scratch once again. I can evolve, but then what else am I gonna do? So evolve into the benched one, got the stadium down, gonna try and use the crushing hammer, we get tails. And can't even play the Budew because this dude is just gonna completely destroy you in 2 seconds. Ridiculous. Do all this spread damage, all this base damage, and the small Pokemon, they still got this horrible HP. Just no logic in it. Like I've said, no mathematical logic. But I'm gonna have to deal with it for as long as I'm playing Pokemon TCG. it doesn't seem like they're ever going to change it. Okay, maybe after 10 more years, they'll give the small Pokemon a 10 HP buff, so they'll be 80 HP for the most part. Anyway, but from what I've seen, this is a Mega Starmie deck. He has the Dudunsparce Ugly Evolution for draw, and then a bunch of other disruption cards too. Seems simple enough. Ah, damn. It's been several days right now since they put him in jail, one of the worst ones as well. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're just trying to wear him out because they want the Florida trial to... They don't want the Florida trial to happen because there's that Emma Horn Lastrada basically hired and paid. And by deposing her, she doesn't have a chance after all the shit she did. And framed other men, several other men in Tate's position too, and got caught. They were going to expose everything. And then after that, you know, Tate sues the BBC, just all types of shit that was going to go down. So they don't want that hassle. So they got to make sure he goes to jail on vague terms. Okay, let's see. I get not much, but can't even play anything down. Yeah, buddy, I can't play those cards down. So let's start with the milling here. I'm way too behind. But let's hope I mill some stuff. I mill the Wally. I guess that's okay. With your big ass hand, I would like to see the Xerosic. It'd be a good touch right now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll talk about this briefly in the next couple of videos too. I have been following Tate when he was a nobody, like since 2017, straight up, when he was a nobody, watching him on podcasts from nobodies that were getting barely any views. Okay. And like I've said, I don't agree with everything he's ever said and done. I got my own judgment, but he did pass on a lot of wisdom about corruption, about how the system works, about money, really how much the lie of money is in this world, about women, a lot of nuggets of wisdom. And he's always been a funny dude, charismatic talker, you know. I'm a fan for the most part. I don't agree, like I've said. He did a lot of shit that really just made it easy for them to frame him. You know, befriending Trump and all those peoples in that sort of category that are basically puppets of the billionaire Jews, thinking that they had his back. It was the opposite. They take orders from those that want to frame you. Okay, so enhance hammer. Let's get rid of this energy. Gonna do the legacy energy. Slow this dude down. So gonna do undermine again. I got the confusion. He did that little combo with the special energy so that he's not confused. Thankfully, I got lucky and I made the attack. So discarding stuff, boss's orders in the stadium. Okay. I need to start seeing. I got my healing A spec, but I need to see the switching outlet healing too. That AZ. Gotta get energies. We gotta get a few things. Runaway draw with this big ass hand though. Xerosic would be a pretty sweet to use. I believe he played a few Ultra Balls as well. So yeah, if he's not careful and he's thinking, yeah, he's just gonna go through this match quickly, he's gonna run out of resources. And that's when I'm gonna be able to have him. I had a really bad start, but at least I'm in a position where he needs to kill this Mega, and then he also needs to kill the other Mega to win. I'm not gonna play any small Pokemon down. He's not gonna be able to get any other easy prizes. Just gonna have to go through this. So the kills he got, I guess, on the Drill Burr and the Budio, it's like they don't matter. Or the two Drill Burrs, I should say. So yeah, another Ultra Ball. I do need to switch though. The confusion, I mean, you don't know. I might not get lucky next time. Damn, we're 10 minutes in. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those longer matches. Have not taken any prizes, but the idea with my deck is we can get a bunch of prizes, we can get some big KOs, but just trying to run my opponent out of stuff. Okay, so he's putting the boost remake energy, whatever it's called, acceleration energy, whatever. So he's gonna get that big attack. It's not gonna be a KO though. I guess he's thinking he does this and then if I get unlucky with the confusion, then I can die and then I promote something that he can get the big hit. The stadium is putting work because he's doing not too much great base damage. It does really good cheap damage to Starmie, but when you can block it, once I'm evolved into a Mega here, I can put in the work. So we're going for a hammer. I get the fucking tails once again. I swear to God, I've been using this deck and I've been using hammers since the start. I get 4 tails every time I use these hammers. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, you give me 2 and 2, fine. But I keep getting tails all the time. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we discard the Budu here. I'm not gonna lie, a switch would have been good. But I don't have it. So no Budus. Just gonna get rid of this from the hand. Put the energy on, and then we're trying our luck. It's not even about the damage, it's actually getting those mills that I want to get. And yeah, we got the tails. So, unfortunately, no damage for me this time. No mills. I do have the AZ though, so we can fix this next turn, possibly. It doesn't look like he has any other attackers though, it's just the Starmie. The Starmie, dudes for draw, and a bunch of those tech cards. Like the bell that gives me the confusion. Wally. It's fine if you want to do this, because at this point my goal isn't really to get 6 prizes. Especially since I know this guy's running this Wally. We're doing such slow damage by the time something happens. I just really want to deck him out. And then maybe, I mean, if he can't do shit, then I can put a bunch of energies and then finish him off. Alright. So, now we're going to use AZ, use the Pofin once again, not search anything. Not grab anything. So I bet you he didn't see this coming. This is a card that maybe I'm the only dude running. But I thought it made some sense in this deck. We need some healing. So mill 2, the pad and a gear. Okay, I want to mill energies and stuff. That's what I want to get rid of. And maybe the shit that will confuse me again. If he has any more. Okay, but now he needs the boss's orders, and he also needs the triple energy again if he wants to finish off the benched Excadrill. Okay, so boss's orders, he's gonna go for that. Congratulations. Got the energy though. You need that other energy. Move your ass, please. Okay, so he is running this dude. Right, I guess he evolved from Dudunsparce, so should have thought of this. EX. But the thing is, this guy doesn't do much. It depends on my EX Pokemon. I just have 2. So if this guy dies, then it's just gonna be 1. Plus I block with the stadium. So we're gonna try our hammer once again. I get the tails once again. Fucking bullshit. Swear to God, man, you have no idea how many times I've played with this deck. I use a bunch of hammers per game and I get all tails. All tails, no heads on all of them. Okay, So we get Xerosic for next turn. Might amount to something. I guess if it doesn't look like this Excadrill is going to survive, so he's going to be down to 1 prize, but then he's going to get a bunch of shit, and then I can Xerosic, and he's going to lose everything. Okay, the confusion item went to hell. The stadium. My stadium is going to stick around. That's good. So very nice. It kind of seems like it's looking good for him, but I have good control, I want to say, because I mean, I do have some damage on this other Excadrill, but it's mostly healthy. The only thing that worries me is those special energies. If he can't do the 200 attack and it just has to use Jet and Blow, it's not really going to go far. Okay, so now it's time to do this. Xerosic. He's going to have 11 cards in hand, so he's got to discard 8. That's a lot. He's probably going to discard a lot of useless shit, but I'm sure he's going to have to discard some useful stuff too. And just makes it easier for him to run out of resources, deck you out. So going for it. Gonna take a minute or two perhaps. Hopefully not that long, but just gotta think about what to discard. Come on, come on. Yeah, a bunch of mostly useless stuff. Even the Wally, he's thinking, I don't need this dude. It's not like he's gonna win if this Starmie dies. And I am gonna go actually for the damage. Because you know what it is? I get 3 prizes right now. And if I just put the 5th energy, I can do 330. And then I get a 1-hit KO on the Starmie. So we're just going to win just like that all of a sudden. So he's probably afraid now. He's thinking, man, if I let the Starmie go and I don't win, even if he puts like the energy, he can't do it. So he promotes the Dudunsparce there, the evolution Dudunsparce. I hate that stupid name. I hate the evolution. I said this before. They should have gave Dudunsparce the Gyarados treatment of evolution. Just make it like it's his lame Pokemon first form and then evolves into some kind of monster. I had so many ideas in my head. Anyway. Okay, so let's see. I just have all these buddies that I can't play down. What I will do, AZ, yeah, I got the energy, but killing this dude isn't going to make a difference. You know what it is now? Now that he put him in the active position, it actually works in my favor, because now this thing is more than likely stuck. So I'm not going to be stupid to kill this thing and then you promote this Starmie to finish me off. I'm just going to keep milling your shit. This guy, he's never going to be able to kill me. I doubt this guy has a switch or another way to switch. He might even got milled. So yeah, that's just what we're going to do. I'm just going to keep milling your shit. So Lost Starmie and Ultra Ball, useless stuff. I don't want to help him see the energy or something. I want to mill his energies. But if I do this 2 more times, I win. I'm probably going to use Xerosic next turn too, because I can't really use much else. You know, I would like to play the Budew and heal, but then the Starmie can just kill the Budew and then we just lose just like that. So yeah, he made himself stuck now at 30 damage. He's never going to win like that. So 5 cards, I'm not really going to get much value, but I guess I can do Xerosic. There's nothing else to do really, right? Keep milling your shit. 170 HP, yeah, it's kind of dangerous. So Xerosic. bunch of useless stuff. Don't matter. We're trying our luck once again. Undermine. Wally and Dudunsparce. I guess you can't even do that, dude. So just one card left. Basically, if he doesn't win this turn, next turn I win. It's simple as that. I'm going to deck him out as planned. So he's going for that runaway draw. So he's possibly, yeah, the Dark Bell. So you had more of these. But you know what it is right now? It's not going to help you. I guess he's thinking is that he's just going to... I'm going to gamble with the confusion, and I'm just going to get KO'd myself by my own attack. But he had to eat the confusion too. He can't do the special energy combo. So he failed. But it makes no difference because I can actually play the buddy right now. So I can get the healing just to dodge, heal the confusion. And then free retreat, bud you, and just basically deck you out. So pretty sweet. I bet this guy didn't see this coming, but just a great comeback for us against this prick-ass deck. He got lucky. He got taking advantage of broken cards, low HP on Pokemon. All right. So it's a good GG from me. Promote something. It doesn't matter. You had 0 cards in the deck. Man, I bet you this guy is so pissed. He's just stalling as a form of revenge, as a form of protest. He's like so pissed. Just doing this rage stalling. I beat you fair and square, my friend. You had a lot of luck. You had a lot of things going for you. So don't be a bitch, okay? Is one thing I can understand if you want to rage hate when you lose into a bunch of bullshit, but I pretty much made this creative ass, not really that creative, but other people wouldn't run Excadrill like this. They'd run him with Metang or something. I decided to make a deck out deck with him, and it's kind of working out, so that's good. So just fucking promote somebody. Don't be a bitch, even though you are. And it's a GG from me. Good start. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Where